Welcome to my channel once again. As per my previous video, I have given some important points and topic which are belonging to molding sectors or molding departments. At the first point, that is injection molding, and some other points are also there like HRS, MTC, molding materials, pre-drying temperatures, and what are the defect on molding parts, how we can get protect from molding defect, and robot installation and its control panel. Each and every several topics are there. I will make video on each and every topic one by one. So this is my second video I was trying to make on injection molding, and in this video I will give a small information about injection molding, how its parts are consist, and how the function was going on in all compounding of each and every components are parts of a machine. So first of all, we have to know about from where the material should transfer, or from where the material supply to the machine means. This is called a hopper area you are looking. This one is feed hopper. So here the material will supply from the different particular places. That area is different. From that area, the free drying material will supply to this hopper, and from this hopper it will be come down to the barrel, and here coupling. Just wait, I will give a proper explanation in here. So, first of all, we have to know how the material supply to the hopper. This is called hopper. So, this is in each and every company there is a place that is material store or pre-drying temperature. It's called material store and pre-drying temperature control. It means each and every company there is an area in where before supplying the material to machine, they have some process for heating the material. That heating process is called as pre-drying temperature or pre-drying heating of material. Means before sending to the material to the machines, they will partially heat the material. Then this material is easily converted to melt when it comes to the hopper to barrel. So for that only there is a separate area where they are heating the material below melting point, and it's having some actual temperature like 120 degree centigrade and 90 degree. Like this, they have a particular temperature for different kind of materials. Once the material is heated, they will supply through the vacuum pipe. These all are called as the vacuum pipe. Here already I have written, these all are the vacuum pipe. Through the vacuum pipe, this all metal comes to the hopper. Now the second thing, this is called as mold. We know very well mold having one fixed side, another one is moving side. Here clamping area is there. I have clamping and ejector area in this side. Clamping area, by the help of this clamping, this moving side mold will often enclosed because of this clamping area. Clamping area is like that. I am drawing here like this. This is the clamping area. Okay, and the help of clamping area means when it is like that, the mold will be here forwarded. When it is come back means this two here the person it will come down and it will come down. So this is called as the clamping area, and I am not going to explain about that. First I have to say this one. So this pre-drying temperature material comes to the hopper, and this is called barrel. This one is the here rim, and hydraulic oil and cylinders are in here. This is the because of help of the hydraulic cylinders, this screw having rotational. This screw having rotational means it will be rotate, it having some particular speed by which it will be rotate. and these are the metal, free drying metal. This is called thermocouple heater. Thermocouple heater. So we know very well about it. Thermocouple heater means it is a particular heater by which heat will be generated to this barrel. Because of this heat, the material is going to converted into melt. This one also hydraulic heater, thermocouple heater. This one also, sorry, thermocouple heater. Both side having thermocouple heater by which the material is going to converted into melting point. There is three particular step for the barrel, and these are the melting material. This is purging air. When this material comes to air means it material directly comes to cavity. This area is called as cavity. And so I will say it from first onwards. What happened? This barrel having three particular temperature. We have to set the temperature for barrel. It is called as barrel temperature. It having separate zone. This is called nozzle. This is called nozzle. Suppose this is one of the zone, this one of the zone, this one of the zone. So several zone having there. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4. For each and every material, according to the material and according to the parts, the zone are going to be increment. Suppose zone 1 temperature is like 315, like that, 315, sorry, 315, like that, 315. Basically this all their temperature is same like that, 315 degrees centigrade, 315 degrees centigrade. According to the this temperature, this material is going to be melt, and always nozzle temperature is little bit less. It doesn't need it for the melting of so much. This one suppose we have to take 310, because the metal is going to convert it into melting from here onwards. This metal is from here onwards. Already the material is pre-drying, means this metal having some heat below melting point, it having some heat. And once this metal is be enter into this barrel, it is started to heat because of this zone wise thermocouple. And once heat is produced, this metal is converted into melting. This is the material melting material. And now this melting material is purchased to the cavity. Purchase means it is having rapid purchase of material directly entered into the cavity, and the process will be completed. But we have to understand one more things, how the process will be completed. First of all, the mold will closed by the help of clamping area. This is clamping area. And here one ejector is there. This is ejector rod. This is called ejector rod. What the help of ejector rod and what the meaning of ejector means, I will say you about that while I will say the procedure. And it's the screw having like this shape. If it is come forward means the forcing is happening. It is rotate like this means refilling is going on. You know about refilling, I will say about that. Refilling, sorry for the disturbance. Now what happened? So first of all, screw is coming forward means it's purging. The liquid material is here purchased to the cavity. After that, some cooling time is there, plasticizing is there. And basically after completion of this process, what happened, this moving side mold will be open because of the help of clamping area. Once that moving side is opened, we know part is fixed with moving side. To extend it, I mean to remove, to throw the part from attachment of moving side, it means if the part is attachment with moving side, we cannot take it easily. For that only ejector is needed. By the help of ejector, what happens, this ejector rod is throw the parts, not throw, I mean it extend to some far from its attachment. That part comes front of its moving side, and an operator or robot can easily take out that part by the help of a robot also. Otherwise a person, manpower, man also bring, take out the part from that cavity side. Once that part will be take out, if it is if the machine is in automatic means ejector will definitely go back. Otherwise, if it is in manual means we have to take the ejector back, and again we have to take the cycle. At that time, during this procedure, before opening the mold, here what is process is going on here, I will say about that. This was to the last. And in injection molding, simple procedure. First time material will be converted to melting, material is purging. At the time of purging, the screw position is here screw position. When it will be go back means this again material will become, it is called refilling process. This material will again come like a below semi melt, here full melt, here full melt means material will be stored here. If at a particular time it will be stopped, refilling will complete. Again same procedure, screw will come forward, this melting material will burst inside of cavity, and again screw will go back means this material will become like a automobile cylinder, automobile engine, how the cycle crankshaft rotate, this liquid like a petrol, diesel, this injection fuel will be entered, again it will close. Again one piston top depth center to bottom depth center, again fuel in winter, like that same procedure here. We don't have to think so much about it. So this is the injection unit where we have to understand about barrel temperature. These are called a zone wise barrel temperature. I will give a separate video about barrel temperature. This is only for the basic how the injection molding procedure will come. In this video we known about, this is very important point. While you are going for an interview, it will definitely interviewer will ask you what do you mean by pre-drying temperature. So it is nothing but there is a separate area in each and every industry where we have to, it's always happened on heavily, I mean heavy industries. Sometime in small industry they are not going to free drying the material, they are directly, because those parts no need to protect from defect so much. So simply like silvers like that. So to protect like some automobiles lighting parts, some other different heavy parts where there is nothing silver, this small silver will come, it is not okay. Like black spot will come, it is not okay. For that only they made, there is a separate area that is pre-drying temperature. It is very important, you have to know how much temperature, how much pre-drying temperature needed for each and every material, like PBT, PC black and ABS, like different materials is there. I will made an another video on materials, how these materials are going to pre-dry, and what are the temperature by which they are going to pre-dry, means you have to know about this. And this is a very important. And second one is how zone wise barrel heating is there, that is also important, that we have to know. Zone wise heating means while we have to set the parameters, at that time only we have to know about the material feature, which material is supplying. If it is PVT, it's having different temperature zone we have to set for barrel. According to this temperature, this barrel zone will be heat, and material will be easily converted to melt, and then purge will be happen. So this is only for the basic information about injection molding. And I will made my different video on pre-drying temperature and zone wise temperature setup, and some others here mold, about mold. In mold, how the material is plasticizing in full area, by which it is MTC, help of MTC, HRS. I will make some other videos on it. So this is enough for the introduction about injection molding. So if you continue want to see my videos, please subscribe my video and like it if you feel happy. And thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.